Whenever you make a slideshow for a presentation, you normally have to choose between spending hours making it look perfect or making something quickly that might not be your proudest work. But AI has gotten so effective and so cheap that you're now able to make genuinely stunning presentations completely with the use of AI. And if you didn't notice, the one you just saw on screen was actually made entirely with AI. So in this video, I'll be walking you through the exact step-by-step process to make amazing looking presentations with AI, so that the next time you have to whip up a presentation, you can spend less time on the design of your slideshow and more time practicing what you're going to say. So the first step is to look for a high-quality reference presentation to model your presentation after. I'm on this website called Piktochart, and they have a vast template library. Now, these templates are curated by professionals across different fields. These are all the templates in general. Let's go to presentations. Then let's go to pitch decks. And here we can see all the reference pitch deck templates. I really like this one. And all I'm going to do here is take notes about the outline and structure. So definitely there's a title slide, who we are section, our best products, we provide best solutions, how we can help, our partners, very important, and why you should choose us. This should be compelling. And of course, the contact us slide. Now, clearly not all pitch decks are formatted in this particular way. So if you're just copying the structure of one pitch deck, that's imitation. But the moment you get ideas from multiple pitch decks, that's research. So I'm going to have a look at this one as well. Of course, a target market slide and a customer persona slide. Now, if you prefer, you can actually take screenshots of slides. It does make things easier, and it also helps Gemini or ChatGPT have a visual reference. Now, these are really important slides: total budget, yearly projection, timeline. You can also note other things you really like font, taking a screenshot of this, as well as colors. Now, once you have all the information you need, it's time to open Gemini. And now our goal is to create a high-quality prompt that can be used to create a presentation later. So here I'm just posting all of my notes. I do think there is some redundancy in the content, so I'm gonna ask Gemini to create a custom prompt that can be used for an AI presentation generator using the below information. Remove all redundancies and select the most efficient content. Now I'm also going to paste the visuals, and I'm also going to tell Gemini, use the attached visuals as a reference for branding. And once we have all of that, we click Submit, wait for Gemini to do its thing, and we can see that Gemini is really trying to understand the content. And now we have this beautiful, detailed font. So just like the slides that I copied, it mentioned clean, modern, and minimalist with abundant white space. It mentioned soft gradients of light blue and teal, and these slides are definitely familiar. We can see it says logical flow. And you can tell that the flow is logical because in my notes it says target market towards the end of my notes, but over here it's the third slide. Now that we have a prompt for a custom design, we just need to add more details about the brand and the product. So I actually created a brand guide for a fictional product. It's called Viridian Spark, which is a community platform. And all I'm going to say here is apply this content to the above presentation template. Hit submit, Gemini doing its thing, and here we are. We have a full prompt to create an AI-generated presentation. So the third and last step is to actually create the presentation. We copy this, and now we go back to Piktochart, but this time we aren't looking for templates. We're actually going to create the presentation. So let's click on presentation over here. All right, let's try the marketing and sales slide. We paste the prompt here, and now we generate. And now Piktochart is applying that prompt across this vast template library. That's an advantage because you don't have to keep regenerating visuals all over again. It's a very efficient process. And this one is looking really good. So you can see Viridian Spark all in one platform, powering online communities. Now what happened here is that Pikto AI actually has its own AI engine. It doesn't just generate visuals, but it also understands content, kind of like ChatGPT. Some of the slides here are not slides that I would have thought of for this brand. So it's a community platform, right? And you have Key benefits, deeper engagement, exclusive access, and you have people here with this whole community look. You have here what looks like a Zoom room, and of course a placeholder for the SaaS homepage. If you're happy with the results at this point, you can actually end here. But if you want to fine-tune this even more, you can manually add new pages. So we can add a who we are page, target market, customer persona, and I actually deleted most of the slides and added the initial slides that we were going for. And now all we do is click regenerate with new changes. And we can actually watch as these slides are being generated in real time. And now we have these fully customized slides. We're built for creators like you, course creators, coaches, and community builders. And the generated images are definitely giving off that coaching community vibe. Now, if we want, we can actually edit the generated images. So let's click on Replace Enhance Image. We can select Replace with AI, and I can say Create Fictional Company Logos. We can select an AI model, and we select Generate. And from here, all we do is click to replace. And there it is. Once you're happy with the presentation, all you do is click Save and Edit Marketing/Sales. And from here, if you'd like, you can actually fine-tune the presentation. Of course, for some placeholder images, all you'd want to do later on is to replace them with real details like photos of your actual team members. And that's it. From there, click on Download. You can choose PNG or PDF, maybe PowerPoint. In our case, I'd like to select PDF, download PDF, and that's it. Now, if you followed what I just showed you, you'll have an amazing presentation. But if you're on to the next step, and if you need a bit of help preparing for your next presentation, I got you. Because in this video, you can learn 5 insanely useful techniques for presenting that you can use for your next presentation to instantly become more confident, speak like a pro, and crush that presentation. I'll see you there.